Senior golfer Max Scodro has been one of the catalysts of success for the Irish. So when he took his game to a national stage at the U.S. Amateur this past August, he felt right at home with the Notre Dame family.
It was my first U.S. Amateur, and being in Wisconsin, I definitely represented Notre Dame because there was a huge alumni contingent out there. I was getting members from the clubs coming up to me, saying, hey, class of 54, class of 76, and good luck, go Irish. So it kind of felt like a home event in that sense because there was so much support from some Notre Dame fans at the tournament.
And as with the last 3 years, Scodro found major success on the green.
It did a lot for my confidence this summer. I was able to play in some really good tournaments, and this was by far the biggest, the U.S. Amateur. And to make the cut, to make that match play round, it's definitely something that I'll always hold on to because, like you said, it was my first U.S. Amateur, and I was also able to make the cut in my first U.S. Amateur. So I think it's something I'm going to cherish for a really long time.
To get to match play is a significant achievement. You talk about 64 players in the country, some of the best players in the world, getting that opportunity. I think it was great for him, great for his experience. It's great to see that Notre Dame bag walking around at the U.S. Amateur, any major really, but I think it's going to help him as he starts to compete against those Oklahoma States and Stanfords this year to know that, hey, I can hang with these guys. I've got every bit as much talent, and now I've had some of these great experiences.
Of course, the support he received from family in the Notre Dame circle were strong.
What made it memorable was having all the people come and watch me. Coaches drove up, and our assistant athletic director drove up. My family all came up. My dad was caddying for me. He actually caddied for me in qualifying and in the actual tournament, it was really fun to have him on the bag because he always keeps a smile on my face.
Just like every tournament, it was a learning experience for Scodro with a few surprises here and there.
I learned a lot about my game that week. I learned that if I'm playing well, I can compete against anyone, and I also learned that I'm not too far off from, being at the caliber player that I'd really like to be. Close to breaking through, hopefully having a great senior year here at Notre Dame. And I think overall it was a good confidence booster for me.
And with his accomplishments at the U.S. Amateur, Scodro is bringing a national championship mentality back to his team.
This is our last season here at Notre Dame. It came quick, but we want to make it count. We want to be there to bring a national championship home to South Bend because this year in particular, we really feel like we can do that. I learned for me, and a message I'm going to try and relay onto my teammates is that no one has more physical talent than what we have in our room. Playing with some of the best players in the world this summer, I would take any of my teammates to hit the ball, to putt the ball, just as well as these guys.
We want to build on last year's successes, winning the Big East, getting to the NCAA Regional. Really, we need to take the next step this year, which is getting to that NCAA Final and having a chance to, compete against the best for the national championship.